So what is Insta360 Plus, and is it worth the subscription? In this video we're going to discuss that, and I'm going to talk you through the benefits of having that subscription, especially if you've got something like the Insta360 X4 or X3. So the first thing you get is auto backup. Essentially, when you plug your camera in on a night, it will connect to your Wi-Fi and start downloading the footage from your camera to the cloud automatically without having to do anything. You can then dive into the settings on the camera, the sync settings, and then make sure that you've got everything set up as regards to how you want that to happen. Whether you want the footage to download from the start to the front, and whether or not you want the camera to delete the footage off the SD card once it's finished uploading to the cloud. The benefit of this is that it stops you having too many files on your camera, frees up the SD card space, basically charges the phone while you're overnight, gets all your footage up to the cloud so it's there safe and saved and backed up, and then your camera is ready to pick up the next day and use fresh as if you've never touched it before. So that is one thing that is very impressive, the fact that it's auto backup. You can actually swipe down from the top of the screen, then swipe left and go to the sync settings and manually sync to the cloud as well. You don't have to do the auto backup, but I would have that turned on because then you don't really have to think about it. Every time you plug it into charge, it will automatically back up to the cloud. Depending on your use case scenario, having a cloud-based storage system for all your footage is going to potentially save you a lot of money. I mean, if you're buying SD cards to save stuff, if you're saving your footage on an external hard drive, for instance, afterwards, then that costs money, especially if you want to save it on your iPhone. We all know how much Apple charge for their extra storage on their Apple devices. So it's going to save you storage space, and it's going to back up your files and keep them safe. You're never going to lose them either. So yeah, for me, that is one of the major benefits of having a cloud-based storage system. The second benefit of Insta360 Plus is 360 seamless sharing of clips. You don't have to download the footage, edit the footage even, to share it with somebody now. You can go into the application, you can click share via link and send that cloud footage directly to anybody you want to. You can even share it directly to social media or YouTube or whatever without having to do any sort of post-processing. The benefit of this is that it's effortless. It's so easy to share. I don't know, for instance, you're out skiing with friends for a day and you want to share your footage with them. You can just send them a link via the cloud and they can look at it on their phone without having to download the footage and even scroll around on the screen to have a look. We'll talk about that in the next section. But yeah, it's so easy to do. And what I'm going to do is, if you're interested to see what those links look like, I'm going to be sharing some of my footage that I recorded in Iceland with the Insta360 X4 on the snowmobile on Instagram, so I'll leave a link to my Instagram down below to go and check out some of the instantly shared links from my cloud storage that I've been using recently. So very easy to use, very seamless, and one tap share is, yeah, that's impressive. So the next benefit is 360 cloud-based playback, and that's something GoPro don't offer. So if you're on the cloud and you log in to look at some of your footage with GoPro, you can't play back the footage. With Insta360 Plus, you can play back the footage in high definition and look around in 360, and it's fully immersive when you're checking it out. Then obviously those clips are the same when you've shared them with people as well. So yeah, that's another big plus when it comes to sharing and saving it on the cloud. The biggest pro and benefit probably of all, apart from being able to save and back up your footage to keep it safe, is cloud-based editing. Now, we can log in to our iPhone or we can log into the desktop studio and edit cloud-based footage wherever you are in the world. So as long as you've backed up your footage and it's in the cloud, you can then go into those softwares to edit the footage, share it, save it. No matter what you want to do with it, it's there, and you can do it all in the cloud. Let me show you in the application how you access your cloud footage, give you an example of the editing process, and sharing it on here and sharing it with other people as well and getting that share link. Basically, it's just pretty much the same as you would use the application in the first place. You just go to your album, and then up here at the top left you've got where you see all, you press all, and then you press cloud, and this is where all of your cloud footage is. And you can see I've saved all of my, well, I've got 26 files on there from when I've been using it abroad in Iceland on a recent trip, and then just for a recent video as well. For instance, if I wanted to share this 38-second clip of the snowmobile, I could simply just hold down on it and then click link sharing. And then you've got the option to save the video as it is or share 360 video. You can share it via Messenger, messages, WhatsApp, or simply just copy the link for that video and share it to somebody via a link. And then they can click that link, get into it, view it immersively in 360 using the cloud as well, and not using any processing power or anything. It's just as simple as that. If I wanted to just edit this little clip of us walking like so, I can just click on it, and this is, let me turn the volume down for you. This is all in cloud, so this is cloud editing as well. You've got all the same options as you have within the app for normal editing that you've downloaded onto your device. You've got AI, Quick and Pro. We could just do a quick edit where we use the gyroscope, moving it around left and right like that. It's so easy. And if I just press record and then move around and try and keep me in the frame, if I want to see what I'm looking at, I can move around like that and then just show everybody what we're looking at, the waterfall in the background. So easy. And then just press stop. And then I've edited that bit of footage on cloud, and I can share it then within the cloud as well. Press the top right, quick export, normal export. You've got all the same options as you would do if you were exporting it normally using the downloaded footage. So cloud editing on the application, seamless, simple, easy, and it's going to make my workflow definitely a lot quicker. Same thing on the desktop studio. We're in the desktop studio now, and usually you'd have to sort of drag your files, open them, wait for them to import, and then start editing your stuff. If you have automatically backed up your files by plugging in the Insta360 X4 overnight, when you go onto your desktop studio, if you press this little cloud button up here, all your footage will be there already. No need to put SD cards in, no need to download footage, no need to just import it. It's all going to be here that we've imported already. So if I press on that one, double click on it, and this is cloud-based footage. Let me just turn the volume down again for you because it's a little bit annoying. So this is a little walk I went on the other day, filming some footage with the 3-meter selfie stick, and I can simply do the same thing as I would do if I'd imported this directly to my computer. I can right click like that to add a keyframe, move it about and press play, and it's playing along. I can add another keyframe, drag it around like so, and then press play. So that when I play that back, the keyframe's added of me moving the camera around. So easy. And again, you can share it via the link up here directly to somebody, like you can do in the app, or you can export it to your computer to save it. So easy. And the fact that it's just there, I haven't got to put my SD card in and then import the footage. It's saved on the cloud automatically. I can edit it via the computer and then save it on the cloud again. So it's a game. I don't want to use the word game changing, but it's going to make everything a little bit more seamless when it comes to editing 360 footage. It's another advantage of the Insta360 cameras. So as far as the subscription plans go, it starts at 200 gigabytes of backed up storage from as little as $1.99 a month. That's a monthly subscription. If you want to pay the annual subscription for the basic 200 gigabytes, it's $19.99. So the price is good. There's a stage for everybody. If you're just using it minimally, then you can just do the $1.99 and have that 200 gigabytes. If you're using these cameras every single day like I am, then you can go all the way to the 2 terabyte of $9.99 a month or $99.99 for the year. And then there is a middle section where it's 1 terabyte of storage for $6.99 a month or $69.99 for the annual subscription. So I think it's decently priced depending on your use case scenario. I think it has its benefits as well. It's definitely something I'm going to be using because I do use these cameras every single day. Having the auto backup is exceptional. I generally come back on a night and just plug it in and then it's going to auto backup now, which is really handy. You've got seamless sharing, you've got seamless 360 online playback for you or whoever you're sending it to, and then the cloud-based editing, no matter where you are, is going to come in very handy as well. So the benefits far outweigh the cost, in my opinion. So if you do want to subscribe, there will be a link in the description down below. This is not a sponsored video, but I do use Insta360 products every day and I have worked with them in the past. These are just my thoughts on whether or not I think it would benefit you or it would benefit me. Personally, for me, it definitely would, and it's well worth the subscription. Okay, that's it for this one though. I hope it helped. Let me know if you've got any more questions about the Insta360 Plus, and like I mentioned, there is a link in the description down below. That's it for this one though. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, really helps, and give this video a like, really appreciate it. I'll see you soon though guys, take it easy, bye.